Yes, sir. I didn't get time to schedule this one to give you guys a heads up. Hey, love you too, bruh. I didn't get time to schedule this one to give you guys, a heads up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure you're going to watch it on the playback. But listen, man, do not, and I repeat, do not feed into these rumors. A lot of rumors are going to circulate around. Let me move my hand. A lot of rumors are going to circulate around. You know what I'm saying? People are going to continue to just talk some of the craziest stuff you're going to hear this week because it's draft week. But I'm here to tell you this right now. I like Kwity Paye. I do. But if the Philadelphia Eagles take Kwity Paye, I'm sorry, at number 12, I'm going to lose my mind. That's not the pick at 12. It's not the pick at 12. It is what it is. It is not the pick at 12. I've been telling you all that when this whole thing started in terms of evaluating Ja'Marr Chase or evaluating, other wide receivers in this draft, that I didn't think that Ja'Marr Chase would be the best wide receiver in this draft. I didn't. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Just like last year, I didn't think that, Henry Ruggs would be the best wide receiver in the draft, but he was taken first. A lot of weird stuff like that happens all the time, which is why I'm not going to follow what the media says. The media has always been wrong about the draft. They only know who's going 1 and 2 and 3 in most cases. Beyond that, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. And it's a bunch of people regurgitating what somebody don't know. And it's sickening. It's sickening. I need to have people. I need people to have their own opinions. I need people to have their own thoughts. I need people to be able to, just come on, come on, come on. Kwity Paye. If you go get Kwity Paye, you've made a mistake in this draft. And I'm not saying he's a bad player, but for the broadcast to say we love him, start biting my nails crazy, say, LB, I hope Howie doesn't mess this up. I hope he don't either. But it wouldn't surprise if he did. Hey, man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You already know the vibes, man. But to come out here and say we love Kwity Paye is an unprecedented reach. Unprecedented reach. The only people we should love in this draft is Devontae Smith at 12. Devontae Smith. I'm almost for certain that if everybody's gone at 12, you got to get your cornerback. You should love Devontae Smith. You should love Patrick Surtain. You should love JOK. You should love those guys. You know what I mean? To hear us say we love Kwity Paye, no, Kwity Paye ain't going to be around, you know what I'm saying, after 12, it's crazy. I mean, I'm sorry, knowing Kwity Paye is going to be around after 12 is crazy. Horn or Surtain? I'm going to go with Surtain, man. I'm going to go with Surtain. I like Horn, but, I've been looking at some of Horn tape, and I did see some plays where Horn kind of gave up. I see some plays where Horn kind of took a couple plays off. I haven't really seen that from Patrick Surtain. I ain't seen that, man, but I'm going to go Patrick Surtain if he there. Another guy, I know you guys heard the news of Caleb Farley. You know what I'm saying? He's tested positive for COVID, so he won't be at the draft tomorrow. But he's another guy that stock has been dropping because of injuries and stuff like that. We have to hit a home run first 2 picks. Listen, man, I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go cornerback and edge rusher. If Kwity Paye there with the second pick, they're going to go Kwity Paye. They're going to go Kwity Paye. You know what I'm saying? Horn is a dog, though. I agree. But Patrick Surtain, Patrick Surtain don't have to be a dog. He's just good. Hey, LB, you ready for the draft? Absolutely. You already know I'm ready for the draft. Would I take a shot at Samuel Jr. in the second round? If we go wide receiver, if we go Devontae Smith. So this is how it can work out. In the first round, we could either get Surtain and then Kadarius Toney in the second round. You know what I mean? Something like that. I'm happy with that. On the other hand, in the first round, we could get Devontae Smith and Samuel Jr. I'm okay with that. You on 500 streaming tonight? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to be on Philly 500 channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Any pre-draft content coming this evening? I'm going to be on Philly 500 channel this evening. I'm going to try to drop some pre-draft content of my own. I got a pretty busy day, but I'm going to be free for the draft. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be free for the draft. I mean, I'm gonna be streaming like 3 hours for the draft. So we're gonna talk about it, man. I really put some work into making this draft special, just to let you all know that I'm doing 2 gift card giveaways for the draft. I'm gonna do 2 Hurt Season hats giveaways for the draft, and I'm gonna do 1 Manscaped bundle giveaway for the draft. So I'm gonna be giving away some stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it as enjoyable as possible, and as enjoyable as possible. So make sure you tune in. The link is already up and ready for the draft. You can start commenting now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the draft, because it's gonna be a movie. Cool Cat, what up? My guy, Cool Cat Connor. What would I do if it's a QB? I mean, you gotta wait and see. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. How can we get that hat? What, the hat on the draft or the hat right now? Right now, the hat is available. Oh, also, tomorrow, probably even now, if you even try it. The hats are going to be on sale for the draft. So from Thursday to Saturday, the hats will be on sale. When you go to printchamps.com, put in the code DRAFTBrunson, get something off on your hat. Get something off on your hat. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make sure everybody got a hat. So this draft weekend, you know, the days that the draft we're playing is the perfect time to go out there and get your hat. And that code is available for all, Draft Brunson. Members got a special code already for a little more off on things like that, but Draft Brunson, bro. Put it in right now, see if it works for you. Get something off on your hat and get your hat shipped to you immediately. Waddle is Rager times 1,000. Well, then he ain't Rager then. Hey LB, would you take Smith with the 12th pick and take Caleb Farby in the Caleb in the second round if he drops out of the first? I think Caleb would drop out of the first, possibly. I don't know, but no, I'm not taking Caleb, man. The back issues are alarming. I'm cool on Caleb. I'm going to Asante Samuel over Caleb right now. We don't need to go get a first round talent. You know what I mean? Who's only going in the second round because he was injured. Who does that sound like? Sounds like Sidney Jones. Sidney Jones was a first-round talent who ended up going in the later rounds because of injury problems. We don't need to do that again. We need to get somebody healthy out the gate, man. We don't need to deal with no injury problems. If Smith isn't there at 12, I'll go with either Waddle or Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore at 12 is a bit of a reach. I really, really love Elijah Moore. If the Philadelphia Eagles didn't come out and say that, you know, Elijah Moore was, you know, no, that Rager was going to primarily be our slot guy, then I would be all over Elijah Moore. I'd be all over getting Elijah Moore if they didn't come out and say that. But being as though they're going to put Rager in the slot and Elijah Moore primarily operates out of the slot, the wide receiver we got to go look for is a guy that looks like Terrace Marshall Jr. We got to get a guy, we got to get a big guy who can win on the outside. You know what I'm saying? That just makes sense. It's the only way you could go. We got to get a big guy who can win on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can complement, you know, Travis Fulgham. Somebody that could complement Terrace Marshall and Travis Fulgham. I like that. I like that. If Rager could wake up and do some things in the slot, I like that. Because then you still got rotational guys like Quez, Hightower. You still got some guys, man. So I like what it's looking like. How about Bateman? How big is Bateman? I want a big wide receiver, and I want a big cornerback. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cornerbacks coming out of this draft are from the mold of Jalen Ramsey. Big guys, big physical guys. Patrick Surtain, Horn. Asante Samuel is considered a bit undersized, but he's a dog. A lot of these guys are dogs, bro. Now, I believe Elijah Moore can win on the outside. But Elijah Moore is primarily a slot guy. Who's 6'2"? Kadarius Toney is a problem, too. I would take Kadarius Toney. Bateman 6'1". Okay, but I didn't know Bateman was that big. And Bateman's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But we got the picks to do it. A lot of people are, and this is the misconception that I just want to kill this misconception right here. A lot of people are under the impression that the Philadelphia Eagles can move up to as high as the 4th spot with just a second-round pick in Zach Ertz. No, you can't. You can't do that. The market has been set for moving into the top 5, possibly the top 10. The market has been set. San Fran gave a lot to get to where they got. Miami gave a lot to get to where they got. Do y'all understand that we got a first-round pick for a team just wanting to move 6 spots? It's been set. You know what I'm saying? And that brings me to another point. The 4th round pick is still available. The 4th round pick is still available. The Atlanta Falcons are looking to get rid of the 4th round pick. It's confusing to me because everybody is telling me that Pitts is a generational talent. And the Atlanta Falcons are right in line to get Pitts because 3 quarterbacks going to be gone, right? 3 quarterbacks going to be gone. I'm telling y'all this right now. I'm telling y'all this, man. And y'all going to be surprised on draft day. Do not be surprised if Pitts go all the way down to Dallas. Dallas not going to pass on him. Don't be surprised because I'm telling y'all, man, a lot of these teams in the NFL draft, a lot of these teams, it just don't make sense to value a tight end that high. Good morning, Raekwon. It just don't make sense to value a tight end that high. I don't see this generational. I mean, I don't see what everybody else see, man. I was heavy on Pitts at first, then I did some research and I changed my mind. Pitts has the highest bust factor in this draft. The highest bust factor in this draft. I would only move up for Pitts or Chase, or we jump Dallas and get Surtain. I don't think Pitts probably the best tight end in this draft. This draft ain't that deep, but being the best tight end in this draft don't mean you got to say he a generational talent. It don't say that. I guarantee you, man, next year this time when they redraft this draft, Pitts might not even go in the first round. Pitts might not even go in the first round after you look back and redraft this draft in hindsight. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see it. It's a difference between lining up. Now, I think the Falcons are the perfect spot for him because they're going to space him out and get him the ball. But some of these other teams, yeah, you wilding. I bet I am wilding because it's not the popular thing to say. I bet I am. Y'all told me I was wilding when I said Jalen Hurts was a first-round talent. Then they redrafted and, oh, where'd Jalen Hurts go? Where'd Jalen Hurts go? In the first round, after the redraft, you know what I'm saying? The Bleacher Report redraft in the first round to the Patriots. That's where Jalen Hurts went. Come on, man. You said I was wilding when I said DK Metcalf was who he was. I look at things different. Listen, draft time is important, man. So you got to be honest with yourself during draft time. You got to be honest with yourself during draft time, man. Where's Chase going? I have no idea where Chase is going. I don't. But do I think Chase is the best wide receiver in this draft class? I don't know. I don't know. It's really, really hard to say. You got a physical specimen who kind of looks like DK. Nah, he don't look like DK. You got a physical specimen kind of, you know, he's strong, he's big, he's athletic. But then on the other side of the things, you got a dude that just won the Heisman effortlessly. And nobody still can't tell me why all this Mac Jones hate is going on. I'm looking at things different, man. Why you hate Mac Jones? Somebody told me Mac Jones had a weak arm. Now I already looked at Mac Jones tape. But the first highlight thing I seen on YouTube was like an 80-yard bomb. Mac Jones got a weak arm, but he's able to throw balls that dudes like Devontae Smith could run under. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Mac Jones got inaccuracy issues. He threw for the most yards in college football last year. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Mac Jones trash, LB. Tell me how Mac Jones is trash. I never heard of a quarterback leading the nation in passing yards and being second in touchdowns and being trash. I never heard of that, bro. I never heard of that, man. And I'm not saying I want Mac Jones because I believe we set at quarterback. I don't want Mac Jones, but he not a runner, so what? You don't gotta be a runner. He played for Bama. Good for him. Good. I didn't know Bama recruited trash quarterbacks. I mean, you telling me things that he not a runner. Okay. So he played for Bama. Is that a knock on him? Oh, he had all those dudes to throw the ball to. I like when dudes can execute with their weapons. Look at the system he in. What system? What system is he in? I'm gonna ask me a question. Was Mac Jones in the same system? Was Mac Jones in the same system that Jalen Hurts was in? Was Mac Jones in the same system that Jalen Hurts was in? Look at the system. I can't believe we making all of these. I can't believe we doing all this to diminish the accomplishments of this dude. I can't believe it. I see Mac Jones. Listen. When y'all say dude's not athletic, you got to understand. Dudes that's able to run and do good cone drills, that's cool. But that shit don't translate to NFL wins, bruh. It don't translate to NFL wins. It does not translate to NFL wins. I looked at so much Mac Jones tape over the last week because I could not understand it. Why people are saying that the dude who led the nation in yards and was second in touchdowns, threw for 70%, over 70% completion percentage, is trash. It just don't even make sense to me, bro. And it's not people just saying it just to pull my chain. People actually believe that this dude not good. They actually believe that he not good. Where's the same energy for Zach Wilson? Mac Jones only had one good year. So did Burrow and Zach Wilson. Has Zach Wilson done enough to get the level of praise that he getting? Because Zach Wilson ain't do more than Mac Jones. That's all I'm saying, bro. So how are you evaluating these dudes? When I see Mac Jones, I swear I saw glimpses of Tom Brady. The way Mac Jones, he don't run when he in trouble. He climb the pocket. Because that's what quarterbacks are taught to do. When the outsides collapse, you climb the pocket to buy time. You climb the pocket. These dudes whose first instinct is to run, it don't translate well in the playoffs. He climbs the pocket and still delivers an accurate ball. That's a quarterback. That's a quarterback. Somebody told me, oh, well, Tim Tebow had a good college career, and look what he did in the NFL. Tim Tebow never threw for 4,500 yards. Tim Tebow never threw for 4,000 yards in a season. Neither did Trevor Lawrence. That's not no fluke, man. I'm sorry, that ain't no fluke, man. That ain't no fluke. It's not a fluke. It's not a fluke. Somebody told me Mac Jones should be a third rounder. I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm looking at things from a different perspective. That's what I've always brung to the YouTube platform, is a different perspective on Eagle sports. I'm not here to do monkey see, monkey do, man. I'm not. Mac Jones is a top 3 quarterback in this draft, bruh. A top 3 quarterback in this draft. LB is his body type. He looked like he's a cheeseburger away. So did Tom Brady, bruh. So does Ben Roethlisberger every year. Every year. His body type. His body type? I mean, do we want him to be our husband? Or do we want him to play quarterback somewhere? Mac Jones not top 3 based off what? Y'all just saying it. Somebody tell me why Mac Jones not top 3. Somebody tell me why Mac Jones not top 3. Y'all only saying he not top 3 because somebody telling y'all. Somebody told y'all that. Somebody tell me why Mac Jones not top 3. Talking about body type, cause he not. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on. Cause he not. Please, somebody, I'm reading the comments. He not top 3 because ESPN not saying, okay. Somebody tell me why Mac Jones not top 3. Nobody can tell me it. Nobody can tell me why he not top 3. They do this to quarterbacks every year. Pay is just misdirection. Kwity Paye, I hope he is misdirection, because if we draft Kwity Paye with the 12th pick in this draft, y'all might see a live stream on Thursday that y'all might really see me get out of character. Zach Wilson better than Mac Jones based off what? Based off what? Based off what? Tell me how you can justify it. Wilson in 2019 had 11 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I know. Burrow in shout out to Bobby Stevens. Burrow in 2018 had 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions with 2,800 yards. So Wilson is God, Jones is trash, and Fields can't play. These people takes, man. Much love, brother. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Why is Zach Wilson better than Mac Jones? I never heard Zach Wilson name until a month and a half ago. Never heard none of y'all talk about Zach Wilson name a month and a half ago. Don't talk to me about Mac Jones one good year, because Mac Jones one good year, I think it resulted in a championship. I think it did. Talk to me about Zach Wilson one good year. Talk to me about Zach Wilson one good year. What has Zach Wilson done? Why is Zach Wilson better than Mac Jones? Why is Zach... Oh, I know why he's better than Mac Jones. I know exactly why he's better than Mac Jones. Zach Wilson better than Mac Jones because the media said he reminded them of Patrick Mahomes. He reminded them of Patrick Mahomes. Tell me why does a QB need to run a 4.4? Come on, man. He don't need to run a 4.4. He don't need to run a 4.4. He don't need to run a 4.4 because Wilson played at BYU. So, is that a knock on him or not? Is that a knock on him? Knock on him a lot. Number 1, Lawrence. Number 2, Fields. Number 3, Lance. Come on, bro. They're all over Zach because he has an unorthodox passing style. Exactly. Zach is basically like the no-pass guy. He's like the no-pass guy. A lot of people can throw footballs on angles, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Mahomes is not the first to do it. Aaron Rodgers been throwing footballs on angles. To be technical, Phillip Rivers throws a football on an angle with the sidearm. Aaron Rodgers been throwing footballs on angles. And Aaron Rodgers wasn't the first one to do it. Y'all saw Zach Wilson throw footballs on angles in gym shorts with no defense on the field. Where's the footage of him doing it in the game? Because I ain't seen it in the highlights. I just seen a lot of Zach Wilson standing there not being pressured. That's what I saw. I saw Mac Jones get more pressure than Zach Wilson and climb the pocket and deliver accurate passes. That's what I saw. Some of these cats really know college football. It's not always because the media says so, G. Not disagreeing or agreeing. A lot of these people riding with the popular opinion. A lot of these people, man. A lot of these people. Mac Jones' team was better, not the player, bro. I don't like that excuse. I don't like that excuse, man. I don't like that excuse, man. I don't. Because y'all don't give that excuse to Patrick Mahomes. Y'all don't give Patrick Mahomes that excuse. Y'all don't. Do y'all think Patrick Mahomes could have won the Super Bowl with the Eagles team? No. Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be able to do that with the Eagles team. Patrick Mahomes lost 2 offensive linemen and looked like goddamn... Patrick Mahomes lost 2 offensive linemen and looked like he was playing Pop Warner football. Running for his life. Running for his life. If the media like you, you're going to get coverage. If the media like you, they're going to let you know. They're going to let you know. Patrick Mahomes got an incomplete pass on the top 100 plays of last year. Patrick Mahomes got an incomplete... Hey, thank you for the donation, Cameron. Patrick Mahomes, y'all need to stay off ESPN. Mac Jones, the truth. I think Mac Jones is going to be good. Patrick Mahomes got an incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on the top 100 because he was airborne when he threw it. Running for his life in the Super Bowl, didn't score a touchdown. That mighty Chiefs offense didn't score a touchdown. Do you hear me? 3 field goals in the Super Bowl. Come on, man. Y'all not ready for these type of sports conversations, man. A lot of people not ready for these type of sports talks, man. A lot of people. So we going to damn Mac Jones for playing well with a good team. We're going to damn Mac Jones for playing well with weapons around him. When we saw Patrick Mahomes with the cheetah, with Kelsey, with Edwards-Helaire, we saw him with a bunch of Pro Bowlers, only put up 3 touchdowns and at the highest stage of 3 field goals. At the highest stage. At the highest stage. I'm never going to say a person is doing good because of the weapons. I'm never going to say that, bro. It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. Dak Prescott got a contract the minute he started getting wide receivers. So? He was hurt, though, yo. Who was hurt? Who was hurt? Who was hurt? Who was hurt? Patrick Mahomes was hurt. Patrick Mahomes was hurt. All we do is make excuses for our favorites, man. That's all we do out here, bruh. He's unathletic and playing with top-end talent and showed an inability to read defenses. Mac Jones showed the inability to read defenses while leading the nation in passing yards and being second in touchdown passes? It doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And the only reason why I ever made excuses for Carson Wentz, because I seen Carson Wentz perform with no weapons multiple times, then it just went to hell. You could never say Carson Wentz had weapons. You could never say that. You could never say that. But the minute you take DeAndre Hopkins away from goddamn, what's his name, Deshaun Watson, he won 4 games. Dreams, thank you for the donation. You could never, Mac Jones with the 49ers will go further than Zach Wilson with the Jets. I guarantee you. Because one thing we can agree with about Mac Jones is that Mac Jones going to use his weapons. He got a hell of a tight end if he go to San Fran. Brandon Ayuk ain't no scrub. Come on, bro. These dudes just make excuses for their favorites, man. And I'm not letting this slide this offseason. I'm not letting this slide this offseason. Deshaun Watson got the most excuses he ever got in his life last year. I'm not letting it slide this offseason, man. I'm not. Nobody can tell me why Mac Jones is trash, though. Nobody can tell me why Mac Jones is trash. Mahomes had an ankle injury. He wasn't 100%. I don't care about that. Listen, I don't care about nobody injuries, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't care about nobody injuries. I don't. How many times did you say we didn't need wide receivers, etc.? So when Wentz, why are you talking about Wentz? Why are you talking about Wentz so much? Why are you talking about Wentz? Answer the question. Why is Mac Jones trash? It's hurt season if you haven't noticed. It is hurt season if you haven't noticed. I'm all in on what's happening now. Why is Mac Jones trash? Why is Mac Jones trash? Of course I backed my quarterback in Carson Wentz. Of course I did. When y'all told me to forget the 2017 season. Of course I backed him. Mac Jones reminds me of Sam Bradford. I don't get that from him. Mac Jones got a way stronger arm than Sam Bradford. Mac Jones could start his pro season off the same way as Herbert. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm a hypocrite because I think Mac Jones is better than what people are saying. I'm a hypocrite because I think Mac Jones is better than what people are saying. It's mind-boggling to me. Have you heard about EDP 445? Nobody don't talk about no EDP 445, bro. And you need to change your name from EDP 445 archive video. Nobody not talking about that dude no more. Dude is done. Stick a fork in him. Before he could come to the link, my city, he needs to register first. He need to register first before he could come around on babies in that stadium. That's what he need to do. Nobody not talking about him. He probably in a bing. He probably in a bing. About to be somebody mayonnaise sandwich. That's what's about to happen to him. Man, have I heard about what happened to him? Dude is done. Dude is a disgrace. Mac Jones not athletic. That don't mean he's not going to be a good quarterback, bruh. That don't mean he's not going to be a good quarterback. Hey, LB, just had Max's cheesesteak in Philly the other day. It was so great. Shout out to them. Max's do got good cheesesteaks. We talk about Phil Seegers, but not Jones on DUIs. I don't agree with that. And I did speak on that. First of all, I want to make something clear. I'm not no Mac Jones, Alabama super fan. I'm not no Mac Jones, Alabama super fan. I just don't understand the hate for a dude who put in that type of work. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I'm not. Well, hold on. What are you talking about? Should teams not talk about a prospect, a quarterback who has a brain disorder that causes seizures? Why should they not talk about that? I'd rather hear about that more than somebody DUI pass, because I'm a firm believer in people make mistakes. I need to know if somebody has a brain disorder that can cause seizures. You don't know if head-to-head contact can trigger a seizure? You have to talk about that. Dude is playing a full-blown contact sport. What's going on, Dawes? You can't sweep that under the rug. He about to play football. You got to talk about that. Justin Fields. If y'all don't know Justin Fields, it came out that he I think it's family history. It could be hereditary, that he deals with epilepsy, which is a brain disorder that causes, seizures, a neurological thing. So I mean, you gotta discuss that. I don't care about nobody getting a DUI in college, bruh. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. But what I will tell you that if he was a different color, it would be front page news about his history. I acknowledge that. I'm talking about Mac Jones's play. Put Jones in any system in college football, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. Simple. In a negative way or in a bad way. Fields and Farley are going to fall in the draft. Yeah, they talk. They talking about Fields. Somebody said Fields might go last in the draft at Tampa. That would be a crazy come up. D'Alessandro's got amazing cheese sticks. Put Zach Wilson in the SEC. They don't want to do that. They don't want to have they don't want to have conversations like that. They don't want to have conversations like that. I don't understand. The main LB, the Dolphins prefer Waddle over Chase, and that's saying something because Waddle is a problem. The main thing this is the main point that I'm making about Mac Jones. I don't understand how Zach Wilson is talked about in such a good light and not Mac Jones. Mac Jones is way more impressive than Zach Wilson. Way more impressive. Period. Nobody not going to tell me nothing else. He's way more impressive than Zach Wilson. The resume, the stats is way more impressive than Zach Wilson. If you're able to throw on angles and all of this, then you should have Mac Jones numbers then, right? That's all, man. That's the point that I'm trying to make with that. It's not that I think that we should go and people talking about something. Why are you talking about Mac Jones if it's hurt season? Why does it hurt people to hear that some people think Mac Jones is good? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why does it hurt people to hear that? Zach Wilson only had one good season. Only had one good season. It hurts. It hurts people to say that so much. But we gonna see, man. These are my bold predictions, man. I got 2 bold predictions for this draft. 2 bold predictions for this draft. I think Mac Jones, wherever he lands up, will be better than a lot of people thought. I think he will be better than a lot of people thought. And I think Kyle Pitts is not going to be as good as a lot of people think. Those are my 2 bold predictions for this draft. And if I'm wrong about both of them, I'm gonna get on the camera and say it. But those are my two draft predictions right now. My two draft predictions. And my other one is I don't think Chase is the best wide receiver in this draft. Mac Jones ranked above his caliber. That's what people have the issue with. Exactly. They're willing to say Mac Jones last season was a fluke, but not Zach Wilson. They're willing to say that. How am I bugging by saying? How am I bugging? I don't understand. I don't understand how I'm bugging, man. And I watched tape on both of them, bro. I don't understand how I'm bugging. So Kyle Pitts had a good pro day. A lot of people telling me Mac Jones had a terrible pro day. Did Kyle Pitts you were just a Pitts guy? Yeah, I was a Pitts guy. But things change. I'm not supposed to stay a Pitts guy because half of the nation, listen, when I was a Pitts guy, half of y'all wasn't Pitts guys, though. The video's still there. When I said Kyle Pitts was going to be a dog, when I said I like Kyle Pitts, a lot of people wasn't Pitts guys. A lot of people wasn't Pitts guys when I said that. I was the first person really on the Kyle Pitts train. Then I looked him up. Then it was the pro day for me, man. If y'all can say that did Kyle Pitts have a good pro day to y'all? Did Kyle Pitts have a good pro day to y'all? I don't nobody's talking about Elijah Moore's pro day. Pro day was amazing. Good pro facts. Amazing. So we're going to say, oh, everybody is telling me, did you see Mac Jones' pro day? It wasn't impressive. Okay, I can give you that. Maybe the pro day wasn't impressive for Mac Jones, but Kyle Pitts' pro day wasn't impressive either. And Kyle Pitts don't look like he run no goddamn 4.4 or whatever everybody's saying it. He don't. My bad. Brady pro day was terrible as well. I'm saying a lot of these guys, Moore is Fabi. That's the only knock for me on Elijah Moore. But if you put that skill set in the slot, man, it don't really matter how short you are, bro. If you put that skill set in the slot, it don't matter how short you are. More good, but not for the Eagles, bro. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Unpopular opinion, but I think Bateman going to be the second best receiver in this draft behind Chase. His route running, his size is nice. Smith is third. Bateman do look like a beast. Bateman do look like a beast. The only reason why I'm thinking that Smith is going to be the best in this, because Smith still feel disrespected. As accomplished as Devonta Smith is, I mean, people still talk about this size thing. He keep coming up. So it's football, not bodybuilding. It's football, not bodybuilding. You know what I mean? And that was the quote. That was the quote of this whole draft saga to me. Kyle Trask can ball as well. Kyle Trask can ball. He can ball. Are you going to go with Philly 500 doing the draft for a bit? I don't know, because I'm going to be doing my own draft live stream. On 2 gift card giveaways, 2 Hurt Season hats giveaways, and I'm going to give away a Manscaped bundle, including the Lawnmower 3.0. So you definitely want to be there to see if you can get that, man. I'm picking random people who commenting in the chat. Bryce, what up? What up? Bro, we going to blow this tomorrow. I hope we don't, bro. I hope we don't. I hope we don't. I hope the Quiddy Pay thing is just smoke and mirrors. But I am just, it's beyond me. Yeah, man, that's all you got to do, man. Bounce back in between me and 500 and any of your other favorite YouTubers, man. That's all you got to do. Just bounce back. Bounce in between. LB, you know where I can find the list of Eagles' current draft picks? You can find it right here. I think we got 11 picks in the draft. 11 picks in the draft. We got 1 first-round pick, 1 second-round pick, 2 third-round picks, a 4th-round pick. And after that, the rest of the picks are really, really late in the draft and really don't hold no value. 11 draft picks. We got the most draft picks in this year's draft, I believe. To be honest, I think this year that Howie doesn't screw up. I think Howie does good as well. Micah Parsons at 12, a good pick. I was high on Micah Parsons as well. But then I did my research. People act like research is a crime. I think JOK is the best one. If it comes down between Micah Parsons or JOK, I'm going JOK. I'm going JOK. And Zaven Collins is growing on me as well. But yo, official video coming later, man. I'm going to be on with 500 on his channel later this afternoon. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me why the Mac Jones hate. That's all. I'm going to leave the Mac Jones thing alone, because to be clear, I don't want Mac Jones to be my quarterback or nothing like that. I'm just trying to understand, like, if you evaluating people, it should be fair and it shouldn't be a popularity contest. Not because somebody can throw a behind-the-back pass with a football to nobody defending the other player with some shorts on. We should not be giving Zach Wilson all this praise off of one good season. Oh, he played for BYU. That's why he ranks so high. But Mac Jones played for Bama. That's why he ranks so low. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We'll see, man. Official video coming later, man. Thank y'all for chopping it up with your boy, Lord Brunson. Back at you with the back at you. And we can always agree to disagree over here, man. It's all love with me, man. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure you like and